I'm going to turn this over to Arch. Rico?
Hello. Sorry to do this to you. No.
You want to get started?
Yes, okay.
Kid is having a blast.
Good evening. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Quite a few years ago, they named, in a very, very small village in the Netherlands, they named a school after me. That's not the important part of the story. And this school was celebrating its 400th anniversary. And my wife and I went to the Netherlands to share in the celebrations. And when we arrived, a little girl came up to me and said, "Were you here when the school started?" Oh, you don't mean you are slow. A few years later, they thought differently because they have changed the name of the school. But I was just trying to say to you, I am, as you can see, decrepit. And when you get to this age, one of the things that you tend to do is to be repetitive. You tell the same stories over and over, and you might even tell it to the person who first told it to you. But I said after this experience in Ho Chi Minh City, I really do want to come and be able to pay a tribute to students, to yourselves. I wasn't going to be going on this voyage, no, what is it? The visit, yes, led by Kevin McKee? Yes. Except that I had a date.
What?
Amanda, she said, "Would you like to come along?" Now, Amanda was replacing Nancy, who is usually my chaperone, but then she'd gone off with the voice, "Excuse me, if you have not," or whatever, "then you shouldn't be here. You are late." Jim. And I went to this orphanage run by Buddhist nuns. As we came into the orphanage, you could hear the nuns chanting in the temple, and they are gong, gong. And here were these children. They looked like they were, hello. Yes, thank you. I don't know how many, there may have been about 40, 50 children. And our guide told us that almost all of them had been abandoned, especially if you had a defect. There were some children there with Down syndrome, but they seemed well looked after. They were clean. Not that that necessarily means they were always clean. They could have done that to impress us. But one thing you couldn't do is what happened almost immediately when you arrived. There could not have been verbal communication. The children didn't know English, and the students, so far as I could make out, didn't know Vietnamese. But you know, one of the most extraordinary things happened. There seemed to be a kind of special alchemy. Because as soon as they got on to the open space, and you know, children have got special antennae. If they don't like you, you are going to know that pretty quickly. You know, I still can't believe what I saw. No barrier. The children just rushed up to the students whooped and they were running around. There were guys there who should have been playing maybe for the Lakers. They were so tall. But they were playing, kicking around a ball with the kids. I have this image that I will not ever forget.